I'm Herbert Puchta. I'm an author of ELT materials, course books. I write books for language teachers. I write stories. I write readers for learners of English. And we are here at the Iatefl conference. Quite a few years ago now, I was also the president of Iatefl. I'm a teacher trainer. I'm well traveled. I've been to more than 50 countries around the world to actually work with teachers. And I'm delighted that this is HELBLING's 20th anniversary, and it's a beautiful story.
Herbert, we're celebrating HELBLING's 20th anniversary. You were there from the beginning with the methodology written by the late and greatly missed Mario Rimbolukri.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with HELBLING in those early years?
Yes. Yeah, first of all, thanks for the opportunity to talk to you today, Maria. It's been, an amazing adventure to actually work with and for HELBLING. It's also amazing that it's been 20 years, and the range of, I believe, high quality book that HELBLING have actually contributed to the world of ELT. My own involvement was as an author of the resource books. First, you mentioned the books with Mario Rimbolukri and Jane Arnold, actually a book on creative visualization, another one on multiple intelligences with Mario. And then there were a number of books. Jeremy Harmer, story-based language teaching, a book with Sarah Mercer and Marion Williams on psychology in practice. So writing all those books was a fantastic experience. And I've also had the pleasure to have been invited to contribute to the HELBLING readers. You are the editor on young learners and other readers. And I've had the pleasure to have been invited to develop a series of readers. I believe it's 30 readers now, which we call the Thinking Train readers. The purpose is good reading material for young learners that engages, hence the term, the Thinking Train, engages them in activities that develop their cognitive skills. And most recently, I do need to mention that also, I've had the pleasure to write course books for HELBLING, Marbles, a 6-level course for young learners, and a course that I'm very, very excited about, apart from Marbles, is Options, the world's first course book that has an integrated system of differentiation. Teachers are often told, well, if you are working with mixed ability learners, you need to differentiate your teaching. But of course, most teachers in most countries around the world, they are hardworking people. They don't always have the time to develop additional materials for differentiate their teaching. And Options actually includes everything a teacher needs to differentiate their teaching with no extra time. I would like to mention also that together with Chris Jory, one of the co-authors on Options, so the book was written by a team of 4 authors, Peter Lewis-Jones, Chris Holtzman, Chris Jory, and myself. And Chris Jory and I wrote a resource book in the HELBLING teacher training series. It's called The Resourceful Teacher. And that is actually on differentiation, a fresh new take on differentiation. I actually loved writing this book too. So that's the story from my perspective.
Obviously loved as well. Launched last year, but we still have teachers coming up this year saying how much they enjoyed using it, and others who have spoken to those looking by the book, and it's sold out this year at the fair on day 2. Herbert, one thing that strikes me is that all your materials are very integrated. From the readers to the resource books to the course to polka dot plays, they all have a very strong humanistic,
Yes. Yeah.
student-centered strand, and
Yeah.
that's amazing. I'd like to ask you if you could describe HELBLING in 3-4 words. How would you describe?
Yeah, I mean, if I can just say, something on what you called, a humanistic take. I strongly believe that as language teachers or as people who are in the language teaching profession, we have a dual role. We are, of course, language teachers, first and foremost, but we're also educators. And when you work with children, when you work with adolescents, when you work with teenagers, it's a fact that this is a world that is not an easy world for the young child and for the teenager. So the teacher also needs to facilitate their development. It's about helping them to not only learn language skills, but also to learn social skills, to develop also into a mature future citizen of the world. My 4, you said words that describe 3 or 4 words. Dynamic, cooperative, forward thinking, and successful. Pleasure.
That continues, and I'm sure it will with you as part of the family. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you.